Hibs were determined not to let their Premier status slip away, and they were up for the fight. Alex McLeish stayed with the same team which drew with Celtic last week, and that attempt by Stevie Crawford almost helped to break the deadlock. United's livelihoods were also at stake, but you wouldn't have thought so when Lars Zetterlund's effort could have been one of the candidates for miss of the season. Backed by a massive crowd, it was Judgment Day, and Lavetti did good work on the wing. He found Bredner, and his shot took a deflection. But no corner given. Hibs bombarded the United goal in the first half, and Barry Lavetti created a number of opportunities. This forced Dijkstra to pull off one of the saves of the day. A good turn by Lavetti, and a superb block. Relentless pressure paid off on 31 minutes. Crawford sets up McGinley. A perfect cross meeting the head of Grant Bredner, and twice Young Player of the Month. And as a lifelong Hibs fan, that means so much to him. Easter Road going wild, and a key goal at a vital time in the game. United, who've already experienced relegation in recent years, improved in the second half, but Olofsson's effort here have no power. Hibs 1-0 up at this point, and they needed a second goal to kill the game, but disaster struck. Good work on the wing by Lars Zetterlund, tightly marked by Willie Miller and Pat McGinley, but he manages to get the ball into the box. Olofsson waiting to pounce, and it's 1-1, plenty of space, and Dundee United are right back in the match. Perfect positioning, and a killer goal. Now with the clock ticking away for Hibs, it was catch-22. Do they push every man forward or defend to stop a second? Unfortunately, Kjell Olofsson, who scored many a killer goal in his career, netted probably one of the most vital, and with the help of the post, it was victory for United through a simple move and disaster for Hibs after so much hope. Again, Dundee United's key man with a goal that bounced off the post, and Gunn just couldn't grip it. So despair for Hibs, and that marked the end to their Premier Division life. 18 years ago they were relegated, and now they face First Division football again. The Hibs fans can't quite believe it, and neither can the players who came out to salute their loyal fans.
No, we didn't go down without a fight. In fact, we totally dominated the game until United scored. It was a magnificent effort by the players, and credit to Dundee United. They've showed determination in getting the equaliser, and then United are. They like to soak up the pressure and hit you in the break after that, because we chased it a little bit, but no criticism at all in my players. They were brilliant, and we thank the fans again.
This club's far too big to be in that division, and for a while now a lot of people have written us off. We kept battling, we kept staying in there, but at the end of the day there wasn't enough games for us, and then it's just ran out for us.
You've been through decades of football, but is this the lowest time?
It's quite low, but I'm a strong person, and I'm going to keep my head up, and the players should keep their heads up and chests out, because they were unlucky today, really unlucky.
Was it hard for it to sink in? Will it be hard for it to sink in over the next few hours and days?
Probably. It's not hit me or hit a lot of the people in there as yet, although there's one or two the real close Hibernian links players like Yogi and Willie Miller affected fairly bad. It affected every one of the players. There's a few of them in tears.
I'm absolutely delighted at the spirit shown by the players. I'm absolutely delighted at the skill and professionalism showed by Alec McLeish, Andy Watson and the backroom staff. Everybody in the last few weeks has been putting the effort in, and the support has been tremendous.
Did the pressure get to you in the end?
No, I just recognise responsibility, and the responsibility is that at the top of an organisation, that's where the buck stops.
The views there of the players and management team, and the fans had mixed feelings about relegation.
The feelings are sort of devastation in the sense because we were looking for other results to go for us. Dundee United today obviously looked, to set their stall out again, as I say, but we just didn't have the finishing touches today to make sure that we actually won.
The unfortunate thing about Hibs' season is that McLeish came in too late. If he'd been in a few games earlier, I think we would have stayed up this season.
We've got the right man in charge now, and with the efforts of Andy Watson and the rest of his backroom team, he'll get us back up in one season.
Shocking, devastating. But I'll tell you what, the board of directors and everything have got to take a close look at themselves. They allowed this to happen for the last 3 years, and it's just not on. We'll bounce back because the support and the manager and the players that have got the president are good enough. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people at Easter Road have got to sit and look and ask themselves the question, should they be there? And if they're not, they should get out now.